everyone, welcome back to my channel, Critics Cup. My name is Jacob and I have an update video for you all as promised of my Lego room. As you can see, quite a few things have changed, some not so noticeable than others, but I'll give you a quick tour around of everything. If there's anything in particular you want me to make a separate video on, I'll be happy to do so, so just let me know down in the comments. Just remember to like and subscribe for future videos like this. And yeah, let's jump into it. Let's start with this corner here. So now you can properly see them. This is all 9 of the Team GB collectible minifigures from 2012 and some other sports related figures that I just thought blended in nicely with the rest of the characters. Really cool to finally have this up on the shelf. And below that, I have a review for this series. It's the Lego Marvel CMF series. This frame is official. It came out back in 2015, around the time of Age of Ultron, I believe it was, with the helicarrier. I just randomly noticed it one day and picked it up while I was shopping online. And I also added the stealth suit Agent Carter, Peggy Carter, just to fill up the empty space. Just one figure too little. Got the side characters there just so you can see Captain America's wings more clearly. And just in front of that we have the Disney castle. This hasn't changed at all, it's still in the same position. But here I have my little Thanos corner. So I brought this out of my bedroom just so it was, because it was taking up quite a bit of space in there on the shelves. And I got the mech and my ultimate Thanos with both completed Infinity Gauntlets. The Tron Legacy set, which I spoke about last time. Here is the Core 6 Avengers, the Endgame / like just the best variant. So like the Gladiator Hulk is my favourite, and the Black Widow from her latest film set. This set I actually just picked up yesterday. It's the Spider Lair set. I do like it quite a bit now I have it in person. I was never too keen on it, but the only thing I dislike about it is that you can't like pose or rotate or move. It's all solid, so the shape you see it now, you can't change it. Unlike the Iron Man Hall of Armor, which I preferred. I wish they did that instead, so you can pose it more. But yeah, this looks really cool. Got a couple of the mechs there. Random Superman clock. Still don't know where to put that. And you can just see there all the different figures. So I've got all the suits variants on display, so all 3 Iron Spiders, and then any character like that aren't any characters that aren't Peter Parker are kind of like got web pieces just to make it differentiate which are suits and which are actual flesh characters. Got the Civil War suit, the classic suits there, Spider-Man Noir. I just really like how that looks. So, but you're all probably wondering, where did Stranger Things go? Stranger Things was here. Well, we'll get to that a little bit later on. Continue with the Marvel theming for now. Behind there is my Cmf box. Those are all empty packets. I thought it looked cool with a fuller box. Move these 2 sets up here. They look really nice together. Can't wait to get the No Way Home set to add to this. Got the Iron Man helmet, which isn't too prominent on display, but for now he's just resting there until I find a better spot for him. This hasn't changed too much either, just moved some of the figures around. All my Iron Mans that I have, I'm only missing 3 of those. Still haven't got the other What If set to add to the Hulkbuster collection, but I've just added these 2 because they were just a bit too bulky on that shelf, so I've just filled up that big space there. Got 5 different versions of the Incredible Hulk. That's just a shelf with all my miscellaneous tools and stickers and stuff like that. Got all my Mighty Micros here with a random set in the back there, just hidden away because I didn't know where to put it. Down below here is all the Spider-Man villains. So you've got the Doc Ock there, and then just, well, you know who all these guys are. I don't need to point out everybody. And continuing down the bottom here, you can see some just random vehicles and minifigs that don't quite fit into the displays I have. So that's where all that is. Up here, got the Black Order and Thanos. AIM. I moved the Ironmonger towards the back because I wanted to be able to see these figures here. Thor seems to be in a bit of trouble. Hela. Hydra's moved into here now, so I've got all my Hydra villains, the Hydra base and Detroit Steel. Moving up, the Wakanda section, I like to call it. And here got all the Guardians of the Galaxy, all space characters. Got Lola there, one of my favourite Lego builds just ever. I love that show. The Shang-Chi polybag. All the other Marvel heroes, like the X-Men, Defender characters. I put the Ant-Man van in the garage. I believe I didn't show that on my last video, but that looks quite good there, actually. Then that's that corner. Now this shelf is brand new. Been wanting to put this shelf up for a while. Big shout out to my dad for doing a lot of this stuff for me. But just added some sets together that kind of fill up all this void space that kind of makes sense. And then got the Apocalypseburg ship, looks magnificent there as you walk in the door. VIP badge, just quickly pan over to the city. So down here, nothing's changed with the order, but finally built this, me and my other half. Finally finished building that together. And street hasn't changed too much, to be honest. Still got a lot of work. Added the Spring Lantern Festival set, which is technically a modular building. I've just got it on the end here, and I need to redo this part of the road to make it look like it's curving round. And moved this over a bit. Decluttered a lot of the middle. Just took out a bunch of different boats and stuff, but it's relatively samey. Oh, that's different there. I added the museum, found that in a box, one of my brother's old sets from when he was younger. And yeah, not too much has changed in the city, to be honest, just little cosmetic things and stuff like that. Then over here, this is where Pirates Bay Cuda Bay used to be. For now, I've just got all these colourful theme park related rides and stuff until I've built the roller coaster, because that's going to go here. Don't ask what's happening with all this, I'll figure it out when I get to it. That's for future Jacob's problem. But yeah, I don't know, looks kind of, it just looks bright and colourful, nice little display. Up here, got a much wider shelf so I could fit a bunch of the Marvel vehicles. So now you can see these all more prominently. Love the Benatar here. And the Blackbird, my two favourite Marvel jets they've done. And some other aircrafts. It just looks so much better, the UCS helicarrier on there. Just gives it more breathing space. And I'm thinking about adding some like bricks. I have a bunch of clear bricks that I got some from classic sets that I'm going to use to like make these all look like they're hovering and float them all up, so I can fit more vehicles underneath as they release more over the years. And then just panning down here, Ninja Turtles hasn't changed, and neither has the Dragon one. Hidden size a little bit different. Finally got it all out of my boxes now. Now all my Legos out on display. It's a little bit dark down here, but I've got the Hidden Side train, some other Hidden Side sets, and a bunch of monsters. Thought that looked cool. This is all my instructions in here, and that's now where Stranger Things rests. Literally just moved this about 20 minutes ago before making this video. These shelves here with the Minions and the Ghostbusters, none of this has changed. It's just moved the cabinet over. Doctor Who, love Doctor Who. The Venom shelf. The only thing that's really changed here is that I put the shorter legs on this figure just to make it match the Spider-Pig figure. And Voltron looking magnificent up there, guarding my collection. But yeah, that's everything that's changed in here really. So now this is more like full Marvel now, apart from really the Disney castle and a few little sets here and there. Just I was just getting, I just had to move that Stranger Things set. It just didn't quite fit in with the rest of this because it just felt really left odd and out of place. Jump in to my other Lego room and see my Star Wars and all my Harry Potter collections. So this is my other Lego room. Let's just start with Harry Potter because that's just a lot easier. I've got 2 seats in here, so whenever I have company, we can have 2 people in here. So let's start over here. Got Hogwarts in the centre. Recently just finished building this. And we've got the Great Hall round here. In the far corner here's all my forest display with all the different little sets all put together. Hagrid's hut. In here you can see a bunch of references across all the films and different little scenes that I've made. Down here you can see all that, and the other side got the night bus, the carriage set, the Hogwarts Express, so this is kind of like my Muggle side. Got the Dursley house with the flying car, Privet Drive. Up here, this is really cool, is my Fantastic Beasts display corner. So we've got all the animals coming out of the suitcase. I think the suitcase just looks more neat and tidy when it's all closed up, and it's just too finicky having it all opened up. So I just kind of have the 4 main cats here. Quidditch in the middle, just because, I don't know, it just felt right to be here. Some micro builds, and the Hungarian horntail, which looks really cool. When you zoom out, you can see like it got the white, like a white phoenix dragon. I don't know what the technical name for that is. And then you got like the evil dragon. If that makes sense, like it looks like a contrast between light and dark. And then there's the Dimensions set with all the other Fantastic Beast figures that I own. Now I know you've all been dying to see this. It's my keyring collection. Sorry this took so long for you guys to see. It's just been a long process. But this is all my original trilogy stuff that I wanted out on display. I do have a bunch of sets in storage that just take up too much space or I'm just not as fond of. So we've got Darth Vader's castle, Slave 1 and the AT-AT, my 3 biggest Star Wars sets. Got my Stormtrooper army, Darth Maul from Crimson Dawn. Really cool figure that is. TIE Fighter, really love that set, want to get the X-Wing. Then the shelf below, got the Clone Wars shelf. This shelf is a bit cluttered. Hopefully we'll just be able to put up some more shelves in here to spread all this out. So I've got all my different clone troopers that I've collected over the years growing up with all the Jedi, all my battle droids. Got my Mandalorian here. Original Mandalorian Starfighter set from 2012. That set's nearly 10 years old. I want to get the new one to add to my Mandalorian collection. Comes with some great figures in that. Got both of the tanks here. And below that is my sequel trilogy. The reason why I have a bunch of clone troopers in here is just because they won't fit up here. So I just thought maybe these are just some old armour that the Rebel and the Resistance has found. Something like that. So I just got all those sets. Got the little Mandalorian and the child, or Grogu. These 3 poly bags that they did. Got Captain Phasma, and there's a bunch of First Order Stormtroopers coming out in there. Love that set. That set is just such a cool set. I love troop transport sets from Lego. Yoda's hut also didn't fit in with my original trilogy, so that's just kind of there with all the background scenery stuff. Down on the very last shelf, it's got a bunch of random vehicles and sets. It's got the Solo Speeder, which is my only solo set. Got the Jet 13 or 14 Starfighter, Grievous, and the 2008 Grievous Starfighter. Loved that set as a kid. and the Darth Vader transformation with some other sets that you probably recognise. So yeah, that's my Star Wars collection. Hopefully to put some more shelves up, expand that one day. Here, as you walk through the door, got Apocalypseburg. Absolutely stunning set, love it, love it, love it. Just took up too much space to have in my city. Got the Harley Quinn there. And the house. This set is just magnificent, I love it. I went out of my way to get it because it retired when I wanted to buy it. So I had to go all over the shop to find it. Here is, so this is like my pop culture shelf, similar to the other room. So I've got Jurassic Park, the Big Bang Theory / Warner Brothers. So I've got all my Looney Tunes. Got all of them apart from 2 of them. My small, very small Minecraft collection. I don't really know why I collect these. These are just really cool sets. I play Minecraft, but not as much as I used to. Got the Simpsons Shelf. Absolutely love the Simpsons, still watch it. Just a terrific show. Always nice to watch. I want to get all the figures for that. Maybe some of, and the 2 sets they did back in the day, but they're very expensive. And here is the Mos Eisley Cantina with some different array of characters, with a little reference to the villain pub from, come on focus, to the villain pub. So you've got Joker, Voldemort, Loki and Palpatine back there. I just think that looks really cool. There's a little reference to that. I know it's not the cantina and that, but it's how it should, it's the closest I got to how it should have ended, and I think it looked cool. Here's like all my arcade / other Ninjago stuff that I own. These are really cool. Then down below here, got a little wedding theme with a bunch of animals. And all my space and knights there. And in between these 2 sections, we have my Batman / DC Justice League collection. So I've got it's mostly Batman because that's all Lego seem to do. Got the Bat Rocket, which is a really cool set. I've got that so cheap as well. Got all the Justice League there. Don't have the Flash from the films, which I did, because that would look really cool with all of them there. Got the Bat Family in the background there. With Batwoman, Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing, etc. Batmite. Got the other characters here as well, Teen Titans. Down below, got the Ultimate Batmobile with my extra Justice League characters and some other villains. This is probably my most cluttered shelf, but is until I get a bit more room or bigger furniture. This is all my super villains. So I'm not going to point out everybody. You guys should be able to know most of them. If not, I'll be sure to reply some of these. I'll be able to reply and answer some of your questions if you have any on who in particular you like the look of and where they came from. And then down here, my last shelf is all my other Batman vehicles. So I've got, this set is really cool. My girlfriend, she got me this for really cheap. It was like, I think it's like 110, 120, and I got it for like 30 odd quid. It was a bargain. The Lego Movie Batmobile, it's a really cool set as well. The front part of that set, and with some other smaller vehicles as well. I think this bottom shelf is probably the most visually appealing out of all of this, because this one is just really cluttered, unfortunately. This shelf isn't too bad, but it could do with a bit more space as well. And then we've got the main attraction with the Batmobile. But yeah, so that's my other Lego room, guys. It's a lot combining them both. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll keep up. If you follow me on Instagram, I'll post little videos and updates. If you want to see anything in particular, I can take like some screenshots and give you all closer views of all the figures and the sets that I actually own. You can have a look at them. But yeah, and I'll post some funny videos on there or something like that, because I just have so much Lego that I should really be doing more with it. That's why I've started this channel, and I felt like sharing it with the world and all you guys. And yeah, hope you all really enjoyed this. It's a bit longer than the last one, but that's only because I've got 2 rooms to show you. So yeah, hope you all really enjoyed. I'll see you all again in the next one. Bye for now.